Okay, your next assignment. We're going over Geometry 2 example page 1. It's called Area of Rectangles and Parallelograms. It looks like this. Geometry 2. At the top it says areas of rectangles. Area is the surface measurement of two-dimensional figures. Use the formula A equals BH, where B is the length of the base and H is the height of the rectangle. So it's area equals base times height. Area is measured in square units. An easy way to remember that is because we're talking about squares. So it's square units. Inches times inches. If I take inches times inches, that gives me inches squared because I have two of them. I'm squaring them. If I take feet times feet, that's going to give me feet, two of them, squared. I write the little 2 up above. Meters times meters equals meters squared. If I take an inch times inch times inch, that's going to be give me inch, 1, 2, 3, cubed. Feet times feet times feet gives me feet cubed. So you can kind of see the pattern going here. This is super easy. You guys can do this, no problem at all. So I have my first one. Formula. Every time the formula, if you see where it wants you to write the word formula, you're writing the same thing every time. A equals B times H. Area equals base times height. Every single time. Right now, on all of them, you can write A equals B times H. Then it says plug in the values. So on my first one, I have a rectangle. And then I have, goes down 5, you guys know my drawings are horrible. So if I count across, I have area equals, this is my base, right here. Base is at the bottom. I'm going to count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my base is 5 times H. H is my height. This is the height going up, how tall it is. So count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So area equals base is 5 times 7. So my area equals 35. Oh, I should have written up here, units. Units. You always have to put your measurement. So it's units. I've got 2 of them, so it's squared. Let's rectangle number 2. You can count the base. It goes across 9. And it goes up to 6. So this is the second one. This is still base going across. I counted to 9. Area equals base is 9 units times 6 units. Area equals 9 times 6 is 54 units. I've got 2 of them, so it's going to be squared. On the last one, it's 4 across, 4 up. 4 times 4 units is 16 units squared. Now let's look at the next one. This time, they're not giving us little boxes to count. Instead, they've actually measured it for us. So it says write the formula. Same thing right here, area equals base times height. They've given us a rectangle. It says it's 8.6 centimeters. Base, base. This is going to be my height. It says 3 centimeters. So write your formula out. A equals B times H. A equals B, base is 8.6 centimeters, times height is 3 centimeters. 8.6 times 3 is 25.8, because I did this on my calculator. Centimeters, I've got 2 of them, so it's squared. It's very simple to do. If you guys get stuck on the fractions, you know how to do fractions. I'll work that one out with you one time. We have another rectangle. It's 2.5 feet. Base. My height is 1.5 feet. Area equals base times height. Base is 2.25 feet times 1.5 feet. So you're going to have to do some multiplying here. To do this, you need to make it an improper fraction. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9, over 4 feet times improper fraction. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3, over 2 feet. So 9 times 3 is 27, over 4 times 2 is 8 feet squared. Then you can work that out. Turn it sideways and divide. 8 will go into 27 3 times. Whole number 3, big dog daddy, 3 3/8 feet squared. Flip it over on the back. You've got the same thing, but this time they've given you the area. This is why we've been working on those equations. They did not give us the base, but they gave us the height of 18 meters. Formula, area equals base times height. It says in the problem, area is 162 meters squared equals base, we don't know it, but height was times 18 meters. Flip it around. This is B times 18 meters, so we're going to do inverse operation. We're going to divide both sides by 18 meters. 18 divided by 18 is just 1, so that leaves me with a B equals 162 divided by 18. Equals 9. I got rid of one of my M's, so I only have one M now. I took away 1, take away 1, that leaves me with an M, so it's 9 meters. I think you can work that. Down at the parallelogram, it's the same thing. You still have your formula, A equals B times H. Base, count them over, there's 6. Height, there's 4. 6 times 4 is 24 units squared. Same thing for on the parallelogram 2. Base is 9 centimeters, height is 4 centimeters, plug it in. Okay, so you are going to work on your assignment. Come back if you need help. Formula every time, right now, in all of those problems, you can write A equals B times H. Plug them in, just like what we did here. They've given you the base. 12 feet times height is 6 feet. Area equals 6 times 12 is 72 feet squared. Then you're just going to do the same thing, just plug them all in. Make sure you're paying attention to the height on number 3. We're not at the over here, we're on the height. Watch out for number 4. It says 2.5. You're going to have to turn inches. You're going to have to turn that into an improper fraction. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, over 2 inches. And then you're going to multiply that by your base at the top. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you guys can do this. It looks very impressive, but I have great faith in you.